LG 43UN730, or on the side of the box I've got 43UN73006LC. I suppose it'll differ from country to country. I can see straight away from the box it's got those 2 feet again, so I've got a tape measure. I'll timestamp in the description somewhere where I get the dimensions of the width for those feet, depth and height from the base, or well, it'll be floor in this case, to the bottom of the TV. So just that distance there, but I'll timestamp that. So, top of the box, quick close up. Okay, so figure 8 mains lead, I think I can see straight away, and there's those 2 feet that will be attached as well. Remove the feet there, some light plasticky feet, mains lead, poly boot. So I'll just put the TV itself to the side, see what else is in the box. And it's just remote control and instruction book pack there. Put those down there. To the instruction book pack, I forget which model I did last year. I think I did the 7400, which came with just a basic sort of standard remote. And first thing I can notice before I even open up the pack, we have a smart remote, which is nice. So I'll get that out in 1 second. 2 screws there, so I guess it's only 1 screw per foot. AA batteries, tag that you can push into the back of the TV set, wrap around, clip your cables tidy, see if there's anything interesting inside. Quick setup guide, don't know if anyone's interested in seeing that, we'll have a quick look. 2-man lift, lay it flat on a table, it does say there. I know people always disagree, but they say lay it flat on the table, do so. Figure 8 mains lead there, UK plug, right angle connector. Plastic foot labelled B, so I expect the television to be labelled B as well. This one obviously labelled A for the other side of the television. So there we go. Nothing special, just plastic feet. Again, check the timestamp if anybody's concerned about the width of these. I'll have a look. So, Magic remote, pretty similar to previous years I guess. You've got the scroll wheel, pointy cursor, Netflix, Prime Video, a movies button. I think movies takes you to USBs and other media. And we'll attempt to get a close-up. Okay, so you can just see a close-up of that smart remote there with the quick access Netflix, Prime buttons, volume up and down, channels, all settings, cog. That's for your STB if you're controlling an STB. That is the TV power on and off though, channel numbers and so on. Oh. And if I just slide the back off there, AA batteries inside when I put them in. I don't know if it shows up. That side is marked A. I've got my foot there marked A as well. B here, 2 self-tapping screws, so I'll put B in first the right way. That goes in there, 1 screw into the bottom just to secure it in place. That is B. Other side, I don't know how well it shows up, but it is marked A there. A also on that foot. Okay, just give them a quick wiggle, nice and secure. Right, quick close-up of the back so we can see we've got legacy video inputs there with the red and white audio, or well, component video inputs there with your red and white audio, or composite being the yellow and your red and white video, terrestrial aerial in, satellite in. There are 3 HDMIs in total, 1 HDMI here being HDMI 3, HDMI 1 audio return channel on HDMI 2, USB 1 in the side there, USB 2 there, wired internet, digital audio optical out, and also PCMI slot if anybody still uses those. So quick 360 view. We just look at the back there, you can see where the figure 8 mains goes on the left hand side, 200mm square VESA mount, M6 bolts. Thickness measurement will be time stamped with the other dimensions. And that is it from the front. Quick look at the dimensions. So widest part across of those feet, just over 81 centimeters or 32 inches, slightly under. From the bottom to the bottom of the screen, or floor to the bottom of the screen, about 60 millimeters. From the front of the feet to the rear of the feet, let's have a look, 215 mil or 21.5 centimeters, I should say, don't need to be that exact, or 8.5 inches. Okay, and the last thing is just the thickness of the television at the thickest point, which is about 85 mil or 8.5 centimeters, maybe almost 3.5 inches, or just under 3.5 inches. Next thing, going to plug aerial into it, wired internet and mains and get it set up. Right, so and I better actually just take the stickers off. My fault, sorry. So England and UK, next. So obviously I have no HDMIs connected, just that wired internet and aerial. So I'll let it have everything for now. So TV only in my case. If you had something like Sky or another provider with a separate box, you would go set-top box only, or TV and set-top box. I'm using terrestrial aerial, so for myself it will be TV only. Postcode, we're in Lincolnshire on the Yorkshire border. So while that goes through, scans in the channels and so on, I will skip through this bit till the end on the video. Okay, so the message on screen, we've got multiple transmitters in our region, so I'm picking them up from both directions. It's important to pick the strongest one to yourself. Mine is Yorkshire here, so UK, first region England, second region we are Yorkshire, and Leeds will do. Okay, so it's saying we can add Prime or LG channels. That must be one of their services, but free movies and TV sounds good. I've not actually tried it. I shall leave it for now.
Virus hotspots, because that's the only way research.
So this is Freeview HD, Freeview HD broadcast. I'm just going to turn the volume up so we can hear the speakers.
I feel cautiously optimistic that we will see great immune responses in our participants, but there's still a long way to go to evaluate this vaccine.
This is a really unusual vaccine. The synthetic genetic code it contains should instruct muscle cells to produce the spike protein found on the surface of coronavirus. That should prompt the creation of antibodies, and that army of antibodies should remain on guard in case of future exposure to coronavirus, and if it works, prevent infection. Because it's all created artificially, with no need to grow any virus.
Okay, so sound to me here, I don't know how it sounds through the microphone, but it sounds fairly decent. It's not too tinny. So the noise is quite acceptable and quite clear. But you can always add a sound bar if you choose to, if you want a decent sort of impact of sound. Let's have a quick look. So I'll have a quick look, see if it does have a store demo built in. It may not have, but we can always check.
It so much more tractable because you don't have to build a factory the size of several warehouses. Imperial College say they could have enough doses ready to immunise 40 million people in the UK by next summer. But trials must first show the vaccine is safe and effective. Fergus Walsh, BBC News.
Well, while we await a vaccine and lockdowns start to lift in a number of countries around the world, the number of new cases of this virus continues to rise.
Pretty cool. That's quite a nice demo. I'm just going to exit the demo. I'll take it off store mode because the picture's a bit horrible. I'll just try another demo from my own channel when it loads. So picture mode is on standard. Go to my own channel on YouTube, so we can just see here's the app. So that's that free LG channels app. I've not tried it yet. I'll get my friend to try it. He's got an LG OLED, so let him try it, see what it's like. YouTube Kids, real good, don't know what that is. Spotify, Filmbox, anybody uses that. TV Cast, so cast your devices, Android phones and so on to it. What else have we got? Now TV is there. LG Content Store for more apps. Netflix, Rakuten, Prime Video, Disney Plus, that's new. YouTube, Sky Store, Apple TV, so you may be able to mirror your iPhones as well. Web browser, photos and video, music and Alexa built in. But I'm just going to go back to YouTube. Yeah, and I bet it's not pre-installed. Here we go. YouTube seems to work quite nice and quickly now. So LG TV, may as well have an LG demo on it. So back to normal TV. It says TV.
They quarantine
Okay,
people
so
entering
for a budget,
from other American
4K
states
entry level
with high
TV,
infection
it
rates.
looks
So
really good. Looks
New York
really good on
Governor
4K
Andrew Cuomo,
HDR
alongside his
for what
fellow
it costs.
governors,
I think
announced
it's
a
around
domestic travel
300,
advisory, which
350
says
pounds mark
restrictions
in
are
the
in
UK.
place on the
So
states of
nice
Alabama,
TV,
Ohio,
and we'll say goodbye for now.
ultimately